Dude, what even is that flavor? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Mr. Brightside. I'm here with my friend Jonny. Say hi, Jonny.
I'm Jonny. Hi.
And today, we're going to be doing, I don't think it has an actual name, so I'm going to come up with one, but the Buffalo Wild Wing All Sauce Challenge. Works out. Yeah. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We're going to order a large basket of plain wings, and then we're going to get a cup of every sauce, and then we're going to try them from least hot to most hot. And then the hotter it gets, obviously the more difficult it's going to be. So we're going to be having some questions. So it's going to be a good time. Let's go. Man, this place is just absolutely packed.
There's probably 10 cars in total.
Probably including people who work here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we just need to hope that they
Alright.
actually like give us all the sauces.
I really hope so. If they don't, this is going to be a very short video. Okay, so how many is in a large plain boneless? Cool. So can we get a large plain boneless? And then can we get one cup of each sauce?
All of the sauces. They're 60 cents each.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Well, it'll come with like 4, so I can do 4 with the.
Yeah, just do the 4 from the lowest to the next up, and then I'll pay for the rest of them all together.
Okay.
It's like a CVS receipt.
Yes.
Once we get to blazing, I'm gonna be sad because I'm gonna have to remove the taste of mango habanero from my mouth
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
and
can go
replace it
back.
with gasoline.
Oh.
I'm thinking you're totally fucked.
All right.
We're back. In front of us, we have every flavor. It took a lot to get here. We had to go back. They forgot some. But we have every flavored sauce. And then the dry rubs, which we might do, we might not do. Probably not. But we have them. I paid for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from over here, which is sweet barbecue. And then we're going to work our way over, and then back over, all the way to blazing. Okay? And then, we're going to talk a little bit about it, see what our palates are feeling. And then we're going to get asked a question. And then hopefully, this will turn into kind of a hot one situation, not sponsored. And then we'll go from there. Are you ready, Jonny?
I'm ready.
Cool. All right. So we're going to start with sweet barbecue. Just going to throw it right there in the middle.
Get a healthy dunk in there.
Yeah, good amount. We paid for the full things. Alright, here we go.
That's good.
It's good. You know what it tastes like? Sweet Baby Ray's.
It does. It's some regular old sweet barbecue.
Yep. Nothing special. Nothing special. What are you chuckling at? This isn't even funny yet.
I know.
Come on now. I'm gonna put the lid upside down for the ones we've already done.
Good plan.
Good plan, solid plan. Alright, so our producer, Allie, is gonna ask us a question.
What was your best mic drop moment?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh god. I wouldn't say it was a mic drop moment because it was super embarrassing and I was really upset about it for a while. But like now, all these years down the line, I really love it. But I was doing a stand-up at my senior years after prom, and I was told to keep it PG-13. And I acted out. It was the end of my set, and it was about 2 a.m, and for some reason, I said, "I'm fucking tired" into the mic in front of half the student body and all of the staff. I got kicked off the stage. I got called into the principal's office, and I almost had to leave. But he said, like, because I'd never been in trouble before in high school, I'd never been in trouble before, he's like, I'll let it slide, but that can't happen again. And I was really upset about it, but like now, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm proud of it.
I don't feel like I'm a mic drop kind of person. I don't really. I can't think of a time when I've just, had that great last word. But since I'm thinking of times that I've been in front of a microphone, this has less to do with me and more to do with somebody else. But there was one time we were playing like a game at like my church youth group, and like we had people come up. I don't even remember what. It was like one of those games where you have to like fill in the blanks with something, and it's like an improvised, almost like rap battle thing. And this person gave an example where it's like you start with a rhyme and you have to say something that like relates to that or whatever, and they gave this example where they're like, oh, my mom's really cool, she drives a Jeep, right? And then the other person was supposed to follow it up or whatever. So they get the rhyme started again, and my friend, when it gets past to her, she's supposed to like fill in the blank,
Right.
fill in the rhyme, right? And he said something like, I don't remember what the rhyme was, but they started the rhyme. It's like, I don't know, I really like going to B-dubs for chicken, and then she just yells out Jeep, because that was the example. So yeah, we were blurting out Jeep constantly for like the next year in front of her. It was a good time.
Good. Okay. Alright, so the next one. Teriyaki. See, I'm not excited for this one because I'm not a fan of teriyaki.
And, yeah.
In pretty
This
much
isn't-
any form. So,
I don't think this is a quality sauce, but we'll see. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like soy sauce and teriyaki sauce put together,
that's probably why I don't like
and
it.
nothing else.
Because I really despise soy sauce.
Yeah,
It tastes sour.
there's no heat, and the flavor is just.
There's nothing there. Yeah, it just tastes sour.
What's the question?
Yeah.
That's the question. What would you not do for $1 million? $5 million. What would you
I
not do for $5 million? Yeah.
You start, John Boy.
Well, there's this never have I ever question that has always stuck in my head since I've heard it, or not never have I. What's the game?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? That's the one. There's this would you rather question that's always stuck in my head. That's would you rather drink a bowl of diarrhea or shoot your mother in the arm? I would do neither of those for $5 million or whatever the amount was. So
Really? I would totally shoot my mom in the arm for $5 million.
I think my mom would be totally okay if
I think my
shot
mom
her.
would be okay with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Because it's just the
then
arm.
you just pay all of it in healthcare costs,
No.
and you'd leave.
No,
with
you
like
would not. You would be
$50.
surprised how much you pay.
Well, then your mom would like sue you for the rest that you had.
God. Yeah, true.
No, that's a good point.
Fair.
I would do neither.
I probably wouldn't drink a bowl of diarrhea for $5 million. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I'll try and come up with my own. I don't think I could kill like an innocent animal for $5 million. Like I don't think I
Well,
could.
what kind of animal though? Because if
Yeah.
we're talking about like a rat.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
done.
yeah. Eat done and done. No, I'm like, there's a really awful like Facebook is just a dumping ground for awful things.
Right.
There's a really awful thing on Facebook. There's like a little bunny rabbit in a blender. It doesn't have the thing.
What?
It doesn't have the thing in it though. They took like the stuff out. And it was like, would you turn it on for however much? And I don't think I would. Like
I wouldn't.
no, I don't think I'd do that. I don't think I could kill something like a bunny rabbit horribly.
But you know, that's probably pretty similar how they make these wings. They just put chicken in a blender.
Yeah, blended. Yeah, because there's no way this is just like pure breast cut into chunks.
Yeah,
It looks pretty processed.
I don't know B-Dub's level of quality.
So our next one is bourbon honey mustard. Now I know I'm gonna love this. Honey mustard is like honey mustard and ranch are like my go-tos for any kind of sauce. I'm gonna get a big helping of this one.
Yeah, I'll get a healthy amount. All right.
Hell yeah. Exactly what I expected. Oh, it's got a kick to it. Do you feel
A
that?
little bit. I feel like it's just the mustard.
Really? Because I feel it in like the back of my throat, which would give it. I mean, it could be like spicy mustard. I like it though.
It's not bad.
I think that's really good. Our next one is gonna be awful. But let's get a question first.
If you could buy one material thing and money was not an issue, what would it be?
A house.
That's a smarter answer than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would be like. Mine would be just like probably like the most expensive computer that I could buy, or maybe like a camera,
Yeah.
something along those lines. I would just blow it off on something that like if I got a house, that'd be so much more secure.
Right.
And then, I could try to save up for some other things that I may not need as much.
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
yeah.
like I would definitely get a house because, it would. First of all, we're all moving to LA. We're filmmakers. I don't know if that was clear, but one thing we're having trouble doing is like finding a house, and we have to pay rent and stuff like that. Meanwhile, if I could just buy a house outright,
Right.
you would have no monthly house payments. You would just pay on the taxes during the year, and then for the utilities and stuff. But like that's nothing compared to $3,000 worth of rent every month.
Right.
So like I feel like that would solve a lot of just like financial problems right there. It's just by eliminating that amount of money.
What about like a fully furnished house, I'd say.
Does that count as one material?
Yeah, I don't think that would count as one material as a thing, though.
I'll
Technically,
just buy
if
the
it's
world,
already
everything in there. Does that count as one thing?
One thing. I'll buy the planet Earth.
Yeah.
Earth.
I think it counts because if it's already like in the house, it's part of the house.
Yeah.
You just.
I guess
bought,
like you could count that if like the sellers were selling the house. This is not funny. If the sellers were
Does
selling.
Amazon count as a material thing? Can I buy Amazon?
Yeah,
Oh,
by the company of Amazon.
You would have to manage that though, and I'm not here
I'll
for
just
that.
sell it right after I buy it.
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
Alright.
Because then that's smart. Because then you could spend. So you use the unlimited money to buy Amazon, and then you sell it, and now you get that money to
Yeah.
spend on anything.
Yeah.
That's a good
We're
one.
breaking this question.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So now we're getting to one of them that I really hate. We've had a conversation when we were doing this about a month ago, kind of, and all the ones that are just named like mild, hot,
Medium.
are the
Yeah.
worst ones.
Terrible.
So, this is what was this? Was this mild?
It was mild.
Mild. Okay.
Mile to High Club. It's a band. Okay.
Dude, what even is that flavor?
Where's the ingredients list on these things?
Dude,
Oh,
who would
man.
get that willingly?
Oh.
No.
I just need the flavor out of my mouth. It's not a matter of spice.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying not to take a drink. I'm trying to hold off until the farther we get. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know now that odds are we'll probably break this into 2 episodes. So we'll do 1 line per episode. But that is awful.
Yeah.
I don't even know what flavor that is.
It's mild.
Yeah, mildly awful. Jeez. All right. The question.
Okay, so this is actually good that you said it's like a home, so it's kind of branching off that one. But would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV as your home?
All right. I'd actually have to think about that.
I hate swimming and all that stuff, but I really like sailing. But living in a boat, I don't know about that. I mean, if I didn't have to worry about like anything else, like finances, nothing. If I just lived in a boat and carefree, I would rather live in a boat than an RV.
Really?
You got the seas, you got the wind, you got.
Yeah. My mindset. Here's what my determining factor was, because my immediate jump was to say RV. Because I was like, you could drive cross country, blah blah blah.
Right.
But I was like, if it's a boat, you could go around the world, and like you could just figure things out whenever you got to where you were going.
Yeah. Plus, you'd be pretty safe when like the nuclear holocaust comes around.
True. You can just go to like the middle of the ocean.
Nobody's gonna bomb your boat
Yeah.
unless
it'd be like a
missile
dick
like
move.
fails and just kind of falls on you. But then at that point, then you know that it was meant to be. You were just meant to be screwed over.
Like there was a plane just happened to be flying over exactly where you are, and they're just like, fuck that boat in particular. Like, yeah, I think I would also go boat, just because I'd be able to see the world.
Yeah.
See, I think I would go with like an RV because like you have a lot more choices when it comes to like where you want to live, and plus there are boats big enough to fit an RV on it, so you can like.
Well, right, but you're talking about a sailboat.
Yeah,
A
I'm
sailboat
talking about
is just
sailboat.
like has the
so
sail.
sailboat would be limited. If you had an RV, you could drive an RV onto a boat, and then.
Right, but if it's a nuclear holocaust, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. Do it before then.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the nuclear holocaust. That's the deal breaker right there.
That's the
That
determining
is the
factor.
deal breaker.
Alright.
Okay, so what do we have next, Johnny?
Parmesan garlic.
Ooh.
It smells like Parmesan garlic. Oh shoot. I guess that's mine.
Oh, that is pungent.
Oh shoot.
That's big sweet. Oh God.
Alright.
All right. Not bad, just Parmesan and garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I
They
wonder,
were-
I wonder why that's so high up on the list.
It tastes a little bit. I'm surprised it's spicier than mild, unless we got it in the wrong order.
That's a strong possibility. If we have this in the wrong order, let us know down in the comments.
Alright.
I like it. I really like garlic and like cheese flavors combined because I really like Italian food, and that's
Yeah.
kind of like a staple.
Yeah. This is like an Italian chicken wing.
Yeah. But I don't think I could get like we got a large non-seasoned boneless wings. And then we just cut them in half so we could both try some. I don't think I could do like a full set of just that. I could probably do like one or two
Yeah.
before
I
it
don't
would
think
get.
I'd ever get order that.
Yeah. Question.
What's the funniest joke you've ever heard?
Oh, that's a good one.
See, here's a problem.
I'm
is
hilarious.
I cannot remember jokes. I forget them all the time. The only time I remember jokes is if they come up. So like, or if I just think of some like improv joke, you know. So like, I don't know what the funniest joke is, but I remember 3 jokes, and that's it. So I'd have to choose from one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the funniest one under one of
The-
those?
Well, you think about that. I think for me, like jokes are like situational, which I think is why I like The Office so much. It's because it's all situational comedy.
Right.
But like I find like stories funny, but when it comes to just like punchline jokes, I have a ton in my mind.
Yeah.
So I'll go with one of my favorites, which is how does a T-Rex pay its bills?
Oh.
Tyrannosaurus checks.
It's just like it's just one of the it's a dad joke. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's nothing to it. Like like I find it hilarious, but everyone else in the room is just like, no, that's good. It's a solid
it's
joke.
A good old droner.
Yeah, what would Michael Jackson call his denim store? Billie Jeans. You know, like those.
Mine is. I feel like I've probably told this to one of you before, or maybe both of you. But, what did the doctor say to the man who came in wearing nothing but saran wrap?
What?
I can clearly see your nuts.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a solid joke.
Yeah.
Johnny wins this one.
Yeah, I think that's way better. I mean, I could totally just do a video of exclusively me going through my Word document that has like 105 awful dad jokes in it.
Oh man.
Oh, and anti-jokes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those are I really like anti-jokes. People really hate them, but it's just like, because they're dumb, right?
Right.
Because it's just like, what's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels.
Right.
Like...
I
Dude, that's
like-
my favorite thing.
I like nerdy jokes to I'm not gonna list them off right now, but I just like nerdy like the nerdy jokes where you have to be like a scientist or something, or you're into
Yeah,
this
like the deep one.
thing.
Kind of like the
Yeah.
deep memes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. Alright, Johnny. What do
We got ourselves some medium.
Oh.
So back to the not so great. All right. Yeah. This tastes exactly the same as mild.
It does. It's the same flavor, but a little bit more intense.
Slightly hotter.
we're getting up to gasoline.
Yeah.
These are awful. Buffalo Wild Wings. Stop making these. No one is buying them.
I want to know, like, do people get mild or medium or hot? You know,
Like for fun.
like because they like them. Because I could see, like, if you wanted to prank your brother or something, you just like cover all of his food with this stuff. Or like it's one of those things where you could dump it in somebody's water to
Oh
prank them.
god, yeah. Like put it in their coffee.
It has basically the same uses as Tabasco sauce, except
Yeah, that's actually what it tastes. It kind of tastes like Tabasco sauce. Like it just has this like weird, oily, artificial flavor.
yeah.
God, that's awful. Do you want to try this?
Sure. I'm scared now, but sure.
Oh, he gave you a healthy
Oh.
sample. I mean, it's not spicy.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna borrow your milk.
It's just gross.
I know, but that's what I'm gonna borrow. Like, that's, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we're getting up to gasoline. Like I don't know what that is. All right, ask
Yeah.
us a question while you down my milk. Don't.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's gross. Ugh. Are aliens real? Why or
Oh,
why not?
Hell yeah. I think aliens are real.
I mean, it depends on what you like define as like aliens.
Right.
Like you mean like
People
just
from
anything?
not this earth.
Well, like, what do you mean people? Because if you mean, like, things that look like us, or things that think like us, or anything like that, like, there could be, like a little tiny little organism crawling around. You know,
Right.
yeah, that's technically an alien, but it's not going to come and take over the world.
I think that there's just too big of a possibility for there to not like. It's just like there's too much out there. Like how could we be the singularity? You know what I mean?
don't know.
Like I just feel like that would be. It's not possible.
Well, I mean, even if there are aliens, you know, the odds of us ever interacting with aliens,
Yes, are low.
because you got to think about when we look at a planet from Earth, we're looking at that planet from like hundreds of thousands or millions of years ago.
Yeah.
Or a star or whatever. I don't even know if we have seen many planets outside of our solar system, but like if we look at like a galaxy besides our own, we're already looking at something that's like millions of light years away. So it's like if we were to like somehow just teleport there and then look
Right.
back at Earth,
Yeah.
it would just be like a ball of fire with nothing living on it. And then we'd be like, oh, that's not habitable.
Yeah.
You know? we would look back at our own home and it wouldn't be it wouldn't look habitable.
It would look like a
can't see-
disaster.
Yeah, you can't even see what's actually happening in real time because time is relative.
Right.
That's comforting.
Yeah. So
Terrifying.
So next time you hear about some planet far, far away that scientists are saying could be habitable, just remember that means that it could possibly be habitable hundreds of millions of years ago. And
I still think that
I'm
they're
gonna decide
aliens.
if you still want to go there.
I would want to go there. I would. And then not only that, but I think here's the thing. We should raid Area 51 100%. And there's a way to do it correctly.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. First of all, don't put it all over Facebook
I
for
mean,
months.
really, guys.
For months in advance. To where the government legitimately had to put out a warning saying, do not do this. We will shoot you.
Well, but like, how are you gonna rally all these people without time?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
dark web.
Exactly.
Like the government's not gonna see that. It's
No,
not like
will.
the dark web is just government proof. Like,
No, they developed it actually.
Yes.
So.
Oh no, conspiracies. Because
No,
I
like
think
there's a podcast that actually explains like how and why they developed it. It's
I think that there were aliens in Area 51, but they haven't been there for a while. The second the government admitted that Area 51 existed, they probably moved everything interesting. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably somewhere else.
Now there's like an Area 74 or
Yeah,
something.
like Area
Yeah.
53. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think that humans have ever interacted with aliens, but
I think so. I think there's a possibility. Time travelers. That's a whole different conversation.
that is a
It's a
whole.
whole different conversation. So what do we have here?
We have honey barbecue,
Oh,
one of the highest quality sauces, and you just yeah.
Can I have
there
that?
it is. Here's that taste. Classic. Beautiful, sweet. A little bit of a kick, but not really.
It's a baby kick. We got miles to go before.
Oh yeah, the second episode is gonna be the one.
Well, I guess spicy garlic is next. It's gonna have a kick.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's
We're
good.
looking
I would
at
do a second dip if I knew we had to save these. Yeah.
Where is the most beautiful place on Earth and why?
Okay. So, my most beautiful place on earth is also where I discovered my favorite color. So, I was in Hawaii, and it was a full moon, it was dark outside, and I was by the ocean. And the blue that's just beneath the surface of the water is a beautiful blue. It's my favorite blue, and I think that's the most beautiful place on earth.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Is Hawaii in that specific circumstance.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't been that many places.
Have you seen a photo of Fiji? It's
I mean,
pretty.
yeah, but that's. I feel like that's cheating. I mean, like, I think New Zealand is amazing based on
Yeah.
all the places, all like the films that have shot there, especially like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much in New Zealand that looks so beautiful. I like any place with a solid, like, big lake.
Yeah.
Because, like, sailing on a lake, just chilling on a boat, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I always like, and like, probably one of my favorite, like, images of, like, natural Earth is, like, a sunset over the water. So, like, I was in Michigan watching the sunset over Lake Michigan. Like, that's one of the most beautiful sights is a sunset over water, I think.
It's beautiful. So we both chose water. That's interesting. I wonder what that says about our personality.
I don't know, I still don't like swimming.
Alright, so here we have spicy garlic. Never had this one before, so
Really?
yeah. I'm excited to try
I've had
it.
1 time, 2 times. It's basically that with a hint
With garlic.
medium, a little bit more spicy than medium, but it's that with a hint of garlic.
Oh my god. That is disgusting. These are the worst ones. Like, who is buying these?
I don't know.
I can clearly see your nuts. Like, like I'm judging.
Yeah.
Like, I'm judging these people. That is awful. Who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know. I do feel the spice though.
Yeah,
It's
that one
there.
That
It's
had the
there.
most kick out of all of them so far.
Yeah. The kick is finally there. We're getting there.
If you had to choose one thing you were most passionate about, what would it be and why?
Yeah, mine's. I think you guys would probably know mine, and that's suicide prevention. And that's just because, man, this is supposed to be funny. Supposed to be having fun. Yeah, no, mine definitely be suicide prevention for obvious reasons. My issues, my struggles with my own suicide attempts, and then having people I know commit suicide.
My biggest passion and the only thing that I've cared about at certain points in my life would be like storytelling. It's kind of like it's not as like gosh, what's the word? It's not as tangible as like suicide prevention, obviously, because it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of a form of entertainment and just like passing down knowledge and whatever. But I really like storytelling. I've always liked like mythology and the way that like ancient cultures would tell stories compared to like now.
Right.
I've just been passionate about it in general, and I've always wanted to tell my own stories.
Yeah. Which we're currently doing
Yeah.
pretty well. So, donate to our Kickstarter. Description below.
Yeah.
If it's closed, it's probably been gone for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think there's something special about that. I mean, just like as creators, I think there's something to be said. I think that is a passion that we all inherently have, is wanting to tell stories and like wanting to tell them in a certain way.
Or hear stories too.
Yeah, or hear stories. Yeah, like I love hearing stories as well. Like, a lot of people like hate, you included, a lot of people don't like documentary filmmaking. I do, because I like the stories that are involved with it.
Right.
Yeah. Alright, so we're doing the last one of this video, which is going to be jamming jalapeno.
It's like a failed alliteration.
Yes. I also haven't had this one before.
I'm gonna stick with the one that has been cut.
Ooh, it has like chunks in it.
Is that the jalapeno?
Oh, man. No, that's good. Good.
Alrighty.
Alright, ready?
That's good.
Tastes like tacos. Tastes like a taco sauce.
It's really sweet.
Yeah,
I
it's way
expect that.
sweeter than
Yeah.
I was expecting. Why is that so sweet?
I don't know. Because it's jam and jalapeno.
Yeah, I guess so. Not bad. What do you got?
If you had to change your name, what would your new one be?
Oh, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker?
Or Baby.
I was gonna say.
Or Baby. B-A-B-Y, Baby.
I don't know. I haven't thought about this in a while. I used to think about this. I think the first time I ever thought about like what I would change my name to, and this is a terrible decision, but I was also like 10, like just bear that in mind. But I thought Lenny.
Lenny?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. But yeah, I genuinely have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense to me.
You'd
why I
be a
would
Super
want-
Smash Bros. Character.
Oh yeah,
Lenny.
Or the chick from Legion,
Oh, right.
the
Right.
like, demon.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I would go with Baby, because I just like how he says his name in Baby Driver, B-A-B-Y, Baby.
Yeah.
Because like people don't believe that's his name, so I would love to have a name to where people are like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
But I really like Peter Parker, just because it rolls off the tongue. I like the name Peter, I think, and then Spider-Man.
Right.
So, plus I think I look like a Peter. I think I could pull off a Peter. Like, my name is Andrew, but I go by Drew, and I don't think either of those work for me. I don't know why.
I call you Pete.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete. Hey, Pete. That was
It's more spicy now.
yeah, you're feeling the spice. Well, cool. So thank you for watching this video. Part 2 will be up shortly, if not already. Thank you, Johnny, for joining me in this first part. Thank you, Allie, for producing. More videos coming soon. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for letting us brighten up your day.